Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back. It is time for another news update video. We're going to go over everything that's happened in the English Pokemon TCG in the last 2 weeks. Not actually a huge amount to go over today, but there's still a few interesting things, so let's get into it. Now, first off, a couple of products did release in these past couple of weeks. First, there were the two Knockout collections featuring Alakazam and Chenbao. They dropped on the Pokemon Center earlier this week. Alongside them was another blister pack, which I believe we had seen a French release of, but we had no announcement of the English release yet. This contains 2 packs and an Archaludon. We don't know, obviously, 100% if the Archaludon is a promo yet, because I think it did just come up for sale today as I'm recording this, potentially yesterday. I have ordered mine. Once they arrive and I know for definite what the exact foil type is and if it is actually a foil variant, I will update that one as well. Next, we have a product that released even though it wasn't supposed to. So we already knew about the Blooming Waters Premium Collection, which was going to be a Costco and Sam's Club box for 151. I think it was going to be the last 151 product that was releasing. It was scheduled to release on February 7th, but they've actually released them early in some parts of the country. It seems like there's more and more of them out there, so I think more and more Costco's are actually starting to get these in and putting them out. What we knew about these was that they came with 12 packs, a Bulbasaur, a Squirtle, a Blastoise EX, a Venusaur EX, and a Jumbo Blastoise EX. We didn't know at the time what foiling types or anything these would be, but from people who've got their hands on them early, it appears as though none of the 4 cards are variants. They are all exactly the same as they appear within the 151 set. The Bulbasaur and the Squirtle are the standard reverse pattern, and then the Blastoise and Venusaur are just regular EXs. So if you're just trying to collect and you're looking at variants and stuff, the only thing that's actually new and unique for this box is the Jumbo Blastoise. Which is good because, you know, it's 151, and as you can expect, people are not leaving very many at Costco. They're selling out pretty quick. And just like that, we've reached our final news item, the only piece of actual news as opposed to a release these last couple of weeks. You know, it was New Year and stuff. We kind of expected. So, in the last video, I talked about the Great Ball Leagues that were happening in Malaysia, Philippines, and Singapore. You probably know about them. I've talked about them in a lot of these videos. So, what we had seen from the first tournaments of Great Ball League Series 2 was that they were giving out Night Stretcher as the participation promo, which was different from the Earthen Vessel they gave in Season 1, but they were keeping the Pidgeot EX as the top finisher promo. Well, now the country's respective websites have been updated to show that that is a correct thing. It's not just that we're leftover Pidgeot EXs. You can see that it's laid out where the Pidgeot EX is shown as the top placement prize, just overall with nothing else with it, and then the participation prizes are changing from Season 1, 2, and 3. Season 3 obviously just listed as coming soon. So this pretty much confirms that we are going to get the Pidgeot for Great Ball Leagues all the way through at the end of Season 3, and that we're going to get some new, interesting promo for Season 3 as participation. Now, alongside that, of course, we do have the Ultra Ball Leagues, and this is the one that people were really focusing on because of that Mew EX, which, again, is from 151, so a lot of people were wanting it. Now, the site does have individual listings for Season 1, 2, and 3 of Ultra Ball League. Now, previously, they all showed the Mew EX and the Professor Turos as the participation promo and the top finisher promo. Well, within the last 2 weeks, the Season 2 page has now also been updated, and it keeps the Mew there and shows that its Colress's Tenacity is the participation promo. Now, Season 3 on the site is still showing the Professor Turos scenario as the participation promo. It's likely they just haven't updated this one yet, and as we get closer to Season 3, they will update that and replace it with whatever the new participation promo is going to be. But the fact that we're keeping Mew for at least Season 2 and most likely Season 3 is good news to those people who are trying to fully master set 151. In addition to the 3 English language countries that have had their websites updated, the website for Hong Kong EN, the English language versions of the Hong Kong events, has been updated to show that they are now receiving Chinese promos as opposed to English promos, because for a while the English promos were still showing on the Hong Kong EN website for this season, even though we had reports from the tournaments that they weren't getting those. Hong Kong, along with a few other countries in Asia, are getting a Pikachu EX as their Ultra Ball top finisher promo, which kind of shows where the rumour was coming from. There was a bit of talk about whether the Mew was going to be replaced with a Pikachu in English for those 3 countries, and it seems like that's where that rumour is probably based on. And that's it. You know, I said I was making these news videos because not every little thing needed to be stretched out to an 8-minute video. I don't even know if this full news roundup for 2 weeks is going to be an 8-minute video until I get it in editing. We'll see. Obviously, big thing is we're not too far away from the release of Prismatic Evolutions, but we've already had all of that announced, so there's not really too much in the way of news for that one. We'll just cover those when they actually start coming out. And as I said, once I get those Archaludon blisters, we'll open it up, we'll see what foil types they are, and that will go in a future news video too, so that people have their checklists and everything correct. But hey, that's it from me for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Not too much of an update, but it's nice to have a bit more clarification on those Asia tournaments, of course. Next news video is going to be scheduled for, where is it? January 22nd, another Wednesday. 2 Wednesdays' time. There will, of course, be a lot of videos in between now and then, so tune in for those, and I'll see you again very soon.
We would like to say a huge thank you to everyone who chooses to support the DJ Gigabyte channel on Patreon. Join us to help out and get a look behind the scenes.
Thanks for watching. Check out some more videos right here.
And don't forget to subscribe for more awesome Pokemon content from DJ Gigabyte.
Gotta catch 'em all!